Frank Warren, Tyson Fury promoter who had to get rescued by Bob Arum in order to promote Tyson Fury the proper way, came out attempting to destroy Tyson Fury glove allegations. However, in return, he added more fuel to the fire. So without wasting any time, let's get straight to the second failed attempt by Frank Warren, as the first one belonged to Carefoot, who sticked his foot up in old media and Frank Warren ass, excuse my language, where shortly after his victory, Carefoot went missing after that, and Tyson Fury relinquished his license in the UK, giving up on a mega fight between him and Anthony Joshua, letting all the fans down, which by his actions alone proves that he's guilty. With that being stated, first things first, if y'all want to know some shit about boxing, word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, then subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these decaps, aka dumb casual ass fans / old media. Shout out to Deontay for being the entrepreneur of new media that I'm a part of. And if you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is attend the Akhi University every Sunday live on Split Decision, where Akhi's the past, present, and future pound for pound when it comes to debating. So call in, tune in. The last victim of mine was Paulie Malignaggi, where I knocked him spark out. That video is dropping today, so be on the lookout for that. And if you disagree, just call in. But if you want to graduate and become a hardcore, all you have to do is click on the notification bell and subscribe. So let's go ahead and dive into the business at hand. So Frank Warren came out hanging himself right next to Paulie, stating, and I quote, "When they rap in their hands, the people who are there are obviously Tyson's camp, his trainer, and the guy who is rapping his hands. You have got someone from local, from the commission. In the background, you have got the drug testing guys who are with you all the time. Plus, there is someone from the other camp watching and inspecting to make sure they are happy with the way the hands are wrapped. That's why someone from Tyson's camp was in Wilder's dressing room. Then they warm up. When it comes to putting the gloves on, they put the gloves on. The commission signs the gloves on the tape. And in the case of the last fight, there was someone from the camp there. So once the hands are in that glove, how on earth can you move your hand? It's impossible. It's stupid. I don't know what planet they are on to come up with stuff like that. I have seen the footage, and all it is an open glove. It's just pathetic. The best man won on the night, end of the story. No excuses, nothing about costumes or whatever else. On the night, the best man won. End of the quote. And I could see why. Frank Warren got fired by Prince Nassim Hamed and was told to go home. So to make sure he won't suffer the same fate by Tyson Fury, he got Bob Arum to help on how to do his job, but he should have asked Bob Arum on a tip or two when it comes to the glove scandal. You see, Bob Arum didn't say anything about it. So like I always say, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. However, I came to a realization while I was reading this, that Frank Warren's response is actually word for word out of Paulie Malignaggi's mouth, as Paulie brought up the same points when he was debating with me a couple days ago. Like I told y'all, the ether is dropping today, so be on the lookout for the cookout. But I guess when Paulie Malignaggi fell in the trap, he ran back to Frank and thought he had a victory. But oh nah. Paulie Malignaggi and Frank Warren, this is y'all warning. Y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work on some Loaded Lux work. However, since Frank Warren really didn't debunk none of the allegations, he just tried to play a fool. But you can't play a fool in court. If you're the defender, you're supposed to make a good case for yourself and logically explain all of the allegations if it was really a bunch of rubbish. Not make it worse for Tyson Fury. And that's what Frank Warren really did. He added more fuel to the fire. And just to point out how desperate old media is, they had to grab George Capetillo, Margarito trainer nephew, in order to defend and help Frank defend Tyson Fury glove scandal. Ladies and gentlemen, it don't get more desperate than that. So for the people that's not informed, George Capetillo's uncle is Javier Capetillo, who is still suspended till this day for the biggest cheating scandal in boxing at the time, which was loading up Margarito hands. Now his nephew is George Capetillo, where old media desperately looking for defenders, so they got him to say a thing or two where he stated, "This is a joke. People are discrediting this man who has been working and sacrificing to get to this level." I'ma just end it there because this man has literally no credibility to be talking right now. Y'all can read the rest, but if I'm gonna read something that's gonna get me dumb about a second reading it, then I prefer not. And I'm just doing this just to be petty. I mean, the audacity to say that he worked so hard and sacrificed to get to this level. We know a thing or two on what he had to do in order to get to this level. One of them was taking steroids. And we already know Cara Foot went missing. And Tyson Fury relinquished his license. Second of all, the glove scandal. And now y'all try to justify that by bringing George Capetillo to help defend Tyson Fury, who covered up for Tyson Fury in the past when he tampered with his glove against Nicholas Asbury in sparring. And Tyson Fury's own sparring partner, Nicholas Asbury, busted Tyson Fury with the tampered gloves on camera, which I reported on. And he also had many more things to say, which I also reported on. And I have an interview with him that's coming soon on Split Decision. So stay tuned, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. And all my receipts will be in the comment section below. So we supposed to believe George Capetillo all of a sudden, who tried to justify Tyson Fury tampering with his gloves in sparring. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this same man right here wasn't even in camp at the time. So he shouldn't even be the last man to be talking about this matter. This is the same guy that brought in a brand new 20-ounce glove claiming that's Tyson Fury glove when he wasn't even in camp. This is the same guy that saved Tyson Fury eye during the Wallen fight. However, for the rematch, Tyson Fury fired his tail. So was he there fight night? And what was his job if it wasn't being the cut man? Since he saved Tyson Fury eye for the Wallen fight. Man, these are weird coincidences that I'm not comfortable with. The same referee for the Cotto versus Margarito fight. And then the cut man, or his previous cut man, his uncle, is Margarito trainer that was loading up Margarito hand wraps. And they got him as a defender. I mean, the audacity of old media. So let's get to the real business at hand, which is frying Frank Warren, since he added more fuel to the fire so we could cook him up with. So according to the article that I was reading, they said Frank Warren destroyed the glove game. So I was thinking Frank Warren destroyed the glove allegations by bringing up great ass points. However, he said everything but respond to the actual allegations. He started talking about the hand wraps instead of talking about the glove. Now, first things first, as far as the hand wraps and the manipulation of inside of the glove and all of the above, I already responded to that in the next video I'm uploading, knocking out Paulie Malignaggi, as Frank Warren was really using Paulie Malignaggi on words. Furthermore, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and respond to Frank. It's only right for me to knock him out proper. First things first, there's multiple facts that confirm Tyson Fury being able and capable of maneuvering his hand inside of the glove on the left hand. We could tell that Tyson Fury could have easily manipulated his hand inside of the glove. Matter of fact, the left glove was looser than the right glove. As y'all see above, this right here is a fact. Your eyes wouldn't lie to you unless your mind is blind to the truth. So your eyes wouldn't lie to you. However, Frank will. for the sake of his pocket. So as y'all see above, Tyson Fury left glove, his laces is looser than the right glove. It's obvious. You could see him on more than one occasion. He can't even close his fist. You see him on this footage right here, almost cracking his knuckle. Is that what he's really doing? It don't take a genius to figure out that he's maneuvering his hand inside of the glove. You don't have to be a genius to figure out that 4 + 4 is 8. However, Frank will have you believing that he's cracking his knuckles. And as far as the commission being there, where was the commission when Margarito cheated? Where was the commission in 1983 when Luis Castillo fought Belly Colin? Where was the commission then? All of a sudden, the commission is here now. They never cared. And I wouldn't be too surprised if the commission is in it as well, due to all of these coincidences. However, that's another video for another day. So moving on to Frank's next desperate point, which was the hand wraps. I guess this went from the glove gate to the hand wrap gate, if you let poor Frank tell it. So Frank wants to talk about the hand wraps, but he want to ignore one of the main allegations, which is the blood on the hand wraps exactly on the knuckle area. But peep this, there's blood on the left hand, but not the right hand, even though it was Deontay Wilder's left ear that was bleeding. So y'all want to claim it was the right hand that did the damage? However, the right hand don't have no blood on it, even though it was Deontay Wilder's left ear that was bleeding. And y'all claim the right hand caused the cut. So how you explain the blood on the left hand but not the right hand on the wraps? So if you're going to talk about the wraps, talk about the main allegation, or one of the main allegations. So with that being stated, the only logical way for the blood to leak through, and it doesn't take a genius to figure this out, is from the palm area where there's an open area on the glove. There is no other way because the glove is leathered all around, so the blood won't get into the hand. So for the blood to leak through all the way to the knuckle area on the left hand, but not the right hand, ladies and gentlemen, is by confirming the allegations, which is the fist was located where the palm of the hand is supposed to be. Unless you have an explanation, Frank, and this is your warning, this is your kill shot. Don't commit suicide the way Paulie Malignaggi did and Teddy Ellis. And this right here above confirmed the allegations. You see blood on the glove palm area and on Tyson Fury fist area, which confirmed the allegations. And even though this is supposed to be a warning, Frank Ben committed suicide right in front of me. I couldn't save him. You could consider this the remix to J. Cole. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. He want to commit suicide. So to each your own. And just to put icing on the cake, there's no way Tyson Fury could have broken his hand if the allegations are true, or at least there's a low chance because of course he come from a bare knuckle family. It's in his DNA. And just to put icing on the cake, the hand wraps is there to protect his hand. He will do more damage to Deontay Wilder's face than his hands. That's a fact. And last but not least is the glove rotating in 90 degrees. He want to claim, just like Paulie, it's an open hand, which I went in depth on my upcoming video, so I'm not going to really touch on it like that. But let me see you rotate your hand in 90 degrees with an open hand throwing a hook. Let me see Tyson Fury display that during sparring or while he's doing the pads, and do it with the glove being in all the way. I challenge you, both Tyson Fury, Frank, and Paulie Malignaggi, to do that. However, we know what time it is. It's time to bust these cheaters. Allegedly, right? I mean, at this point, it's getting ridiculous. because we had a world champion, Steve Cunningham, that I'ma also have a pleasure of interviewing. He displayed how Tyson Fury could have possibly got away with tampering with his glove and punching from inside of the glove. And he's a world champion. And Joey Spencer talked about his experience and being a victim, just like Tyson Fury's sparring partner, fighting someone that tampered with his glove and was punching from inside of the glove in Detroit, the same location Tyson Fury was training at for Deontay Wilder rematch. Another coincidence. In other words, Tyson Fury got caught red-handed, and thanks to the Hope Insurance that erased losses off fighters' record, aka Lomachenko, it also covers cheating and erasing your history and your track record. However, you can never ever hide the truth. You could choose to run away from it as fast as possible. However, it's still gonna chase you and haunt you till you accept it and learn to live with it. So with that being stated, you can't try to debunk something that's already have been proven. It's possible, Frank and Paulie. So be on the lookout for the video that I'm dropping. Like I said, at the end of the day, that's like someone claiming that this bank can be robbed. I put my life on it. And then the next thing you know, you find out this bank have been robbed before and it got robbed again. And this guy still claims that this bank can't be robbed. That's exactly what Paulie Malignaggi, Frank, and old media is trying to convince us. They want to tell us our eyes is lying to us, but they telling the truth. However, like I always tell y'all, you can either face the truth or live in denial, because the other side of the truth is nothing but a lie. So yes, there's two sides to every story, but once the truth is spoken, the other side is nothing but a lie. And y'all saw how I bodied Professor Stevie Wonder, who chose to be in denial when it comes to the glove scandal. But he had no answer to the allegations. So if you say I don't believe the glove gate, then logically explain all of the allegations. If not, then you confirm the allegations. And according to most of y'all agree Tyson Fury cheated against Deontay Wilder with the glove gate. However, y'all don't care, because as long a fighter from the coincidental list beat a fighter from the hope list, especially on this level, it like never took place in history, they try to hold on to that for dear life. It don't matter if he cheated or not. It don't matter if he grabbed the bat and beat Deontay Wilder with it. As long a hopeless fighter beat a coincidentalist fighter, they with it. They go with the flow. So with that being stated, which one is you? Are you looking out for the sake of your pocket? Is that why you're not speaking on it? Or you a racist? Or you don't stand up for nothing? Because at the end of the day, this is not about Deontay Wilder losing. This is about Tyson Fury cheating and him possibly, or God forbidden, kill someone in that ring. That's what it's all about. So with that being stated, if you want to know some shit about boxing, word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, then subscribe below. If you're trying to get smarter by the minute, if you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decafs, aka dumb casual ass fans / old media. Of course, they be the first one to complain. However, peep the comment section. They be the first one to click on this video and comment. So if you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post to go live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show where Akhi's pound for pound #1, the past, present, and future. So if you disagree in the comment section, call in if you have the cojones to argue. Because at the end of the day, I'm knocking you straight spark out. I just knocked out Paulie Malignaggi, so be on the lookout for that video. If you want to be part of the Akhi family, Akhi stand for my brother. So if you want to be part of the family, subscribe and click on the notification bell for the greatest boxing content, where you're going to hear the whole truth. So with that being stated, peace, and we out of here. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. This is your broski Akhi signing out.
This is Dom Ali. You watch Akhi TV.
This is Richie Comet. Keep watching Akhi TV. Subscribe.
Ali Twitty, free bacon, egg, and cheese after my fight. We here with Akhi TV. You know, we out here.
That's what you get if you don't subscribe, huh?
Subscribe, like, you already know, comment.
And that I go on to say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put the ice on my bay, yeah. You riding on me, I get my drip overseas. Niggas are here.